NartOutHere showing tricks from CSGO pros. First we have 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖 on desk 2 smoking off ledge from mid. Navi uses this smoke to take short control. The opposing team's AWP yell is on the ledge and he gets smoked off. 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖 uses a nade pin and lines it up above the gray coming off the window, then he left clicks. Keep in mind here my view model is 68. Moving on, we have flamie smoking CT spawn from mid cubby. Navi uses this smoke to fake A and to come out mid to B split. Instead of smoking off CT spawn like how you would with a mid to B, they're going to smoke off CT spawn with this smoke here. Any CTs playing in CT spawn can spot them, however anybody in A cannot. To throw the smoke, flamie crouches onto this wall and he will move left until he has an arrow aligned with the wall. He aims to the right of this box, stands, and jump throw. One trick you've seen pros doing and abusing, whether that be on T or CT side, is getting inside the smoke. The player in the smoke will have the advantage and early jump on someone who isn't when the smoke fades. In this round, electronic smokes short and him and 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖 wait inside the smoke. Although no one is on the opposite side, they'll double peek and push up, killing Twist Xbox, and electronic kills all of tunnels. 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖 finds the last kill on cold. flamie has a nade set to slow down any Ts looking to go fast mid through doors. He smokes doors which allows for the cross and then he mollies behind Xbox. The molly prevents Rain to go any further down mid. flamie can watch catwalk in the meantime with the molly being up. When the molly fades, the smoke is still up which allows him more time to pick mid. Next we have EliGE throwing this incendiary from CT spawn to T mid. It's used to prevent the rush and also can be used to slow down the T's early mid take. The incendiary is going to go through the window. Shout out to sabino for showing me this. To throw this incendiary, you stand in this corner, aim at the Y, pull the pin, without moving your mouse hold W and D until you hit this beam before your crosshair hits this little window here. Your crosshair should be to the left of the window. You're going to run forward until your crosshair lands at this beam here, then left click while running. So let's see this in live motion. C9 on eco have a safe rifle on floppy which he takes to B. SC-Tag will stand on the ramp and floppy jumps off his head getting a boost to the other side of monster. Had 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖 been holding for the monster push, he would not expect a peek from floppy since he jumped over monster pipe. Floppy sees no one and pushes. He kills 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖 from behind and C9 recover a rifle and will eventually win the eco. EliGE has a ramp one-way smoke on their CT side Vertigo. It can be used to retake upper ramp. Brollan lines himself up with this wall while crouched, aims below this beam, stands, and left clicks. The smoke lands inside the ramp ledge. KRIMZ is gonna push up to sandbags and he has a one-way. He can see below the smoke. NadeKing comes around a corner, he doesn't even know what hit him. From NadeKing's view, he can't spot EliGE. Another team that I saw use this smoke was Big Clan. Rain has a cheeky banana smoke that he uses to bait out liquid that banana is smoked off, when in actuality there is a gap to the left that Rain will sneak around. While standing towards the CT wall, he aims here and then left clicks. He's gonna catch liquid executing and gets a nice 3k to set up their anti-eco round win. We see from the opposite view that it looks like a normal banana smoke and nothing out of the ordinary. Sticking with FaZe and Inferno, coldzera throws a B-split smoke from outside T-spawn near second mid. He stands in between the pillar and bench, aims at this corner, pulls a pin, and runs and jump throws when he hits the bottom of the bridge. FaZe Clan uses this smoke as a fake to go up lane and out apartments. They send coldzera to fake the arch trap and to pull rotations while the rest come out lane and apps. Brollan has a connector one-way smoke on T-side Mirage that is similar to one I covered regarding OG, which you can check out here. The only difference here is that he will throw it when he is on mid-ramp. The one he throws, the smoke goes more towards the left and leaves him vulnerable and not much of a one-way. Brollan is going to molly left cubby, then get inside connector and attempts to jump up on the right ledge, but misses. He does it again and Valde peeks and dies. From Valde's POV, you can see Brollan pretty clearly. Here's a better way to throw it. You're going to stand the same wall Brollan did. You're going to use this line here. You're not going to aim where Brollan did. You're just going to aim a little bit lower mid-wall here. And as you can see, the smoke covers both sides and will give you pretty good cover, leaving a one-way. This smoke I just threw more resembles the one I covered in the OG video. Hobbit with a sick one-way smoke on ramp on train. He'll throw it when he feels presence halls, and he gets onto the ledge after throwing the smoke. You can't spot him at all, you need to kill PRT and fall back. Hobbit's jiggle peeking ramp for early info. Team 1 shows presence with nades. Hobbit's gonna throw the one-way smoke by staying in front of the bend that's coming out of the train. He aims at the wall here, then left clicks. He clears the ledge and jumps onto it. Hobbit is crouching, he's gonna see PRT and kill him, then safely fall back. In the same match, Team 1 has an interesting way to get out fast yard without being spotted by an AWP or Ivy. They'll molly sandwich and smoke it out. They'll have 3 players rush out T-Con and swing towards 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖𝗞, while the other 2 are throwing nades. My only suggestion I have for them is to have someone smoke back 6, whether when they get out or from spawn, because we see Sheer almost shutting down Team 1's attack by having free reign. Overall, cool concept. syrsoN solo A while Big start off the round with 4B getting banana control. He is in boiler with a molly out listening to sound cues. He doesn't hear anything, he decides to molly stairs, break the window, and dunks a nade out onto the window, which 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖𝗞 does really good damage to. The molly will either push him forward, backwards, or prevents him from coming into apartments, which the nade syrsoN throws lands on an entrance. Team Spirit's chopper is going to shut down C9's banana aggression early on with a half-wall smoke and a simple flash off the wall, which blinds both 9C players, leading to easy kills for him. Let's take a look from 𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗞𝗫's POV. I'm not going to show floppy who's behind him, because the same thing happens to him. He pushes through a smoke, then instantly eats a flash and gets killed from chopper. We see a lot of aggressive app CT setups in the pro scene, and here's a flash that can deal with it coming out of Pro SANJI that blinds 2 of the whistle players and sets up a 2K for YEKINDAR. SANJI positions himself in the curb in second mid, aims in the middle of the dark mark, runs and jump throws before he hits the top of the next line. Alright, so here's me throwing the flash. You're going to stand in this corner. Not sure if you can see it here, but there's this little dark mark here. You're going to aim on top of the middle. So go back to the corner. Aim on the top of the middle part. You're going to run until you hit about right before the next line. And then jump throw, just right before you hit that mark. The flash will go off the doorway and then into the hallway where it blinds any players pushing or holding. In the same match, we have an eco round coming out of VP with a safe rifle from Buster. YEKINDAR boosts him on the ledge on B. They have a little trouble with the boost. Eventually they're going to get it. Buster gets on top of YEKINDAR's head, lets YEKINDAR stand up, and then Buster swings to the left. I've actually never seen this boost before. Fast forward, 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖𝗞 executes B. Buster almost gets a kill. acoR swings a corner and doesn't even notice Buster. Maybe part of the fact that he blends in with the lamp. Pro have a trick where they have kicker spot window in apartments to allow Jame with an AWP to focus on left side apartments where stairs are and not having to worry about right. A lot of times you see offers that go for this pick in apartments having to fall back in case they get peeked from the right side. With this setup, Jame doesn't have to worry about falling back because kicker has an eye on window. So you see here, Jame's only focused on the left side, he's not even peeking towards the right. 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖𝗞 wanted to do an apartment pop, and unfortunately for them, they run into Jame at the end of the hallway and he gets an entry kill into 𝗧𝗥𝗫𝗖𝗞. KRIMZ on overpass with a CT connector one-way smoke. He falls down from the first level of stairs inside the corner, aims in the middle of the divider, and left click throw. Then he will peek over the smoke using the next set of stairs. He doesn't see anyone and swings too far left, which makes him fall off. KRIMZ gets back on the stairs and allows Golden to jump onto his head to peek through the window to walk short pipe. Golden's not going to see anybody and they both fall back. If you haven't yet, please check out my Discord where I post Discord exclusive videos. It's also a great place to find out other tips and tricks from the rest of the community that share their content on here. I also have a text channel where you can recommend and suggest things for me to cover. The link is in the description box and comments. Remember at the beginning of the video how we saw Navi sit inside the short A smoke at Dust 2? Well, it's very common to do so in the monster smoke, which we see Fnatic do here, and they'll get the jump onto valde. I don't show the clip here, but teams also use and abuse this trick on train inside the ramp smoke on both T and CT sides. Next we have XANTARES going to molly T stairs outside B from heaven. It forces some of the spirit players to go around but does a lot of damage to Magisk, who was standing inside the molly in order to throw sight flashes. Big uses molly to try to take control of monster, which didn't work out because Team Spirit had their whole team there. How does XANTARES throw his molly? When he comes around the corner and looks out heaven, he's looking for this V on the roof over here to the right. He puts his crosshair on the V and while running takes a couple of steps and left click throw. This is a super hard molly to master. Props to XANTARES. I would show you guys how to do it, but I've messed up this molly so many times. Mouse supports are going to boost on the box to peek over their ledge smoke. Unfortunately, acoR misses his shot into Hobbit, which leads to him spraying Dexter through the smoke. Another team known to do this boost is OG. Speaking of Hobbit, he has a one-way smoke top banana on Inferno. Dexter, thinking nothing of the smoke, crosses over and Hobbit kills him. You can't even spot Hobbit. Let's look at Dexter's POV. The first smoke fades and there's a second smoke behind there. He doesn't think nothing of it and he dies to Hobbit, doesn't even see him. Hobbit is crouched on the wall, aims here on the yellow, then left click throw. He gets close to the yellow wall here where you can see there's a gap for him. He spots Dexter and kills him, then falls back safely. His teammate Axel has a one-way smoke in apartments. He throws it at the beginning of the round where he gets in the side of the edge of the right wall, aims at the spammable wall here, then left click. Axel will get inside the cubby and has a gap for him, which he takes advantage of and kills 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖𝗞. 𝗧𝗏s is able to see a little bit of Axel at the last second before his death. hampus is going to attempt a wallbang with an off from CT spawn to T spawn at the beginning of the round. He misses but valiant effort. On short, the boost is common on the boulders to the right. However, OG are going to boost using the ledge to the left of the wall to see over their smoke. mantuu gets one and Aleksib is going to finish the job. This is a very unorthodox boost. I've never seen this boost before. Like I said before, the most common boost is the boulders to the right. This boost actually catches Liquid by surprise. mantuu gets one before being traded out, and then Aleksib is going to get the next 3 kills. NBK with a cheeky one-way smoke on overpass in bathroom that EliGE used to throw. He smokes it when he feels presence from Liquid, or when Liquid execute. Liquid's going to execute on the A side and run up banana. They hear the smoke bathrooms and won't check it. This lands a free kill for NBK onto 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖𝗞. KRIMZ does wrap around and kill NBK. There's no set position as long as you're crouched and aiming in this general vicinity, and then left click throw. After throwing the smoke, NBK is going to get inside bathroom in the corner. You see here NBK can see with a gap to the left. He's going to kill 𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗖𝗞, then push through the smoke, and KRIMZ kills him from behind. mantuu with a smoke bait on nuke at ramp to make it appear that OG smoked it off. However, he and valde will push. After the molly, mantuu will cover the entrance while valde pushes into lobby. No one from Liquid is lobby and OG get a lot of information off this push. This clip highlights tabseN scaffold yellow flash for syrsoN to peek. It's gonna blind 𝗏𝗏s who has an op top Ivy, which leads to an easy kill for syrsoN. We see syrsoN throwing the cross smoke and he gets his scaffold, then ducks in case there's a CT flash. He waits for tabseN's flash before peeking and he kills a blind 𝗏𝗏s. To throw this flash, tabseN hugs to the right of the box, aims at the line above the dot, and left click throw. You've probably seen this beast stare one-way smoke on Vertigo a bunch as of recently. I initially saw RBK throwing this. Keto will go up to sandbag, aim at the numbers, and right click the smoke. tabseN uses smoke as cover as he peeks towards sight. He spots plopsy and takes a duel, but neither get the kill. plopsy does do a lot of damage to tabseN, almost even killing him. I think plopsy gets lucky as it's super hard to spot someone using this smoke. Quite often you'll see CTs not even peek stairs when they hear the smoke deployed. Your lurker can use this smoke as well as using it as a fake to keep the CTs at B honest, then executing towards A. Did you know you could spot CTs through the sandbag with an op on Vertigo? syrsoN is going to spot Dennis's feet through the bottom of the plank sandbags. He even tags him, and then Dennis will eventually swing and syrsoN kills him. Magisk has a one-way smoke on mid on T side Vertigo. You see here he gets in that corner, aims at the shadow, then left click throw. Magisk will get on top of the planks here to peek over the smoke. He isn't however gonna spot anyone. The last strike comes from Device, who has an easy elevator molly. To throw this while you're touching the stair rail, aim at this lever to the bottom right and jump throw. That's the end of the video. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Till next time, NartOutHere. Peace.